Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. And I'm so excited to talk to my sis because we all know her, we all see her work, but I'm proud to call her a friend. Gia Peppers, how you doing, sis?
How you doing, Leah? I'm here. I'm so excited to be over here at the lemonade stand. It's litty.
Listen, I'm excited to have a media girl because, one, I want to say this on camera, give you your flowers. I've been watching you for years, being in the DMV. I remember, and let me tell you this, so it's funny. You were hosting a Washington Wizards game because she used to be the arena host.
Sure did.
And I remember going to the arena and my friend knew who you are and she said, look, there's Gia Peppers. And I said, I'm not familiar. She said, oh, she's the media girl. You have to get to know her. And it was like from that day until now, the growth and expansion of the brand. Yeah. My God. Ain't it a testimony?
Huh. I just left the Devon Franklin word. Come on, I don't want to cry up in here, but God is really, really good, and I'm really, really grateful. And from the Wizards on, Essence was actually my last desk job. This festival in 2016, 2017 was my last desk job, and that was the summer I decided I'm coming back as talent every year, and God has been giving me that opportunity since. Yeah.
So, listen, talk to the girls out there because there's a lot of women who follow you, who are inspired. There's a lot of media girls who look at Gia Peppers and go, I want to do what Gia Peppers is doing. And like you said, you and I have had personal conversations about the hustle that it takes to do what you do, to work for yourself, to work for brands and not necessarily a desk job or a company. Talk to people and shed light genuinely about your journey and the work that it takes to get to be a Gia Peppers, to be a household name, to be at the BET Awards on commercials, to be a face of these brands. Because people want the life, but tell them what it really takes to have it.
Yeah, what it takes is sacrifice. It takes focus. Daytwan Thomas, who was the editor-in-chief of Vibe for decades, is now over a lot at Billboard and I believe Dick Clark Productions. He told me, like, when I first met him in the Ween Academy, shout out to Felicia Butterfield and all the gang, he said the most important thing you can do is never give up. And I think it's so cliche and simple, but this is a really hard life. Like, no one talks about how you'll have to sacrifice family time, personal time, friend time. Like, I could be hitting cookouts at home right now, and I'm here, right? Like, you really sacrifice a lot, right? Dating. Yeah. Huh? I'm on a plane more than I'm in one city right now. Now, I'm actively working to change that because I am very serious about, like, my personal life right now. I want it to be as full as my career. But that's one of the sacrifices that no one talks about. People get intimidated by you before they even meet you, right? So you have to be so comfortable with yourself and who you are and what you're here to do. And it has to be so much bigger than like one thing. I think so many people dream, I can't wait to get to Essence, I can't wait to get to BET. All those things are amazing and they will happen. But when you get there, they might not be as rosy as what you thought. And then you have to really decide, I'm not going to be disenchanted. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take it. This moment wasn't what I thought it would be, but there's so much in this moment. So what can I do with this? So just always remember that what's for you will be for you. And at the end of the day, every single thing, because I hear so many young women talking about how like they're doing this and they just hate it and they can't wait to get to that. Girl, I worked in advertising for a year before I started freelancing to build up my money. Use what you got to get what you want. At the end of the day, you gotta have money to do this. There's also, like, that's one of the things I can't wait. I wanna start like a fund for Black women in media because what I realize is it also is very expensive to do this on your own, and that's why so many Black women, the barrier to entry is very, very deep, and we need our voices right now. I don't wanna be one of the only, I want more, and there's so many of us, but I want even more because it's just hard to do, right? So I want more Black women to be supported and funded. If you know a Black woman and love a Black woman and she creates content, please support her, please share it, because Club Shay Shay is out here doing millions. What we doing? Club Shay Shay is a Black man. We love you, Shannon. But I want to see a Black woman build something very similar that's just as supported.
And just as lucrative.
Supported financially, in the culture, all the things, right? Like, I feel like men just have so much more support when it comes to the culture and how they move in the culture. If Club Shay Shay does an interview, he's on every blog within an hour. We be having to beg, like, can you please share this?
What do you think about this?
I didn't.
I thought this was a good one.
I thought this was, can you please? And they'd be like, huh? Oh, no. Oh, you can pay. Huh? Like, where's the balance? So I just want to see more balance of Black women in the media. I want to see us as a culture support more Black women voices and Black women shows, and just for Black women, we show up for each other. It might not go viral everywhere else, but we gonna see it.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. So we got to keep that community growing. But yeah, support Black women, listen to Black women, fund Black women.
Girl, you just ate that up. Hell yeah. I'm Leah Henry and I endorse that message. No, you're absolutely right. So one of our sponsors is Black Girl Rising, and it's about suicide prevention and mental health in young Black girls. If there was a love letter that you could write to young Black girls, what would it be?
Dear young Black girl, the very breath that you breathe is magic, is blessing. You are already enough. And if nobody tells you today, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are seen, the brown in your eyes, from the curls in your hair, from the top of your dome to the bottom of your feet, someone prayed for you. Someone prayed for you to be on this earth. Please walk in that. Please know that at the end of the day, someone cares, someone values you. And if you don't know, God values you. So if even all the someones in your life let you down, get to know God, because, oh my God, he made you just for this day, just for this time, just for this purpose, just for this blessing. Get to fall in love with yourself. Be around people who see you and support you. And if you don't, get in that mirror and support yourself, baby. There's nothing wrong with saying, good morning, gorgeous, hey Mary, I love you, I'm proud of you, I see you, thank you for waking up, thank you for getting through this day. This is a hard time. You are not alone in your hardness. Remember that you are worthy of healing, you are worthy of good things, and that you are worthy of all that life is about to bring you, because I just feel a blessing.
Come on.
Over every Black girl in this world, and I love you, Black girl. I'm so proud to be one of you, Black girl. Let's keep thriving, Black girl.
Baby, that was one of the best ones we got this week. Come on. Now, hold on real quick. Speaking of being a Black girl and thriving and getting what you got, can we talk about award nominated podcast host? More than that, because that actually plays on my station. So we hear you every Saturday on Power 107.5, 106.3 in Columbus, Ohio. So talk to us about More Than That, and just, you started this podcast and now we're being nominated for awards for it. Talk about it.
We bless God. So I didn't start the podcast because Dentsu and Urban One actually had this whole idea as a response to all we learned as a community and all we suffered through as a community in 2020 after the murder of George Floyd and all the subsequent murders after that. They wanted to have a space where Black communities could feel seen and supported, and have a space where we can have really deep conversations. We've had every type of conversation, from the Black maternal mortality rate and understanding that from a doctor's lens, who literally have to fight on the front lines, not only the racial biases, but being a Black woman doctor, and like how to advocate for yourself in those crazy moments where you might be your husband, you might be unconscious. Your husband, your partner, your mother might have to know, hey, what's going on? Like, my daughter says she's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, those type of conversations. Talked about climate justice, all the types of things. And we also talk about Black love, right? But they wanted a space that could be supported and funded by all those people that were posting the Black squares during that year that now all scary about DEI. I'm just saying. But we hope you come back. But shout out to our amazing partners who have continue to support us through this time. Shout out to GM, shout out to Kroger, shout out to P&G, and shout out to Dentsu Good for making sure this show stayed on, even in the midst of this political shift that we're seeing, where all the companies that wanted to support Black things, it was all Black power 4 years ago. Now they don't like to say DEI. What? DEI is not a bad thing. We're going to get back to that. But anyway, More Than That is an amazing show, and so I'm so honored that I get to host it, executive produce it. We're on in over 104 markets, including in Columbus, and the nomination was everything. I love the Image Awards. I think they are the epitome of Black excellence. Image Awards have been reflecting ourselves back to us for decades upon decades, and so it was so awesome to be there. And shout out to 85 South, they won. Y'all amazing, y'all do amazing things. But I was honored to be nominated.
Yeah, and well deserved. And there's always another year, and another year.
Amen.
And you're everywhere, so there's gonna be another thing and another thing. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
We bless the Lord. Come on. It's Sunday, ain't
Don't
it?
be.
Holly.
You know what? I'm about to go. Gia Peppers, let everybody know where they can follow you if they don't already, and keep up with you.
At Gia Peppers, and y'all check out More Than That season 4, which is available now, and check out Healed Girl Era podcast. See, I'm losing my voice. This is the Essence Fest.
The essence effect.
The essence effect right now. But we're going to sing tonight for Victoria and Jen. I'm going to find my voice.
We'll find it.
Also, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You're doing such incredible things. I know this ain't an easy job. It's not an easy walk, but it's a calling. So continue to move, continue to work, continue to show up day by day. Just put one foot in front of the other, and you'll be so surprised to see God already had your next 100 steps planned. I can't wait to see where you get in the next 100 days. I don't know why God just gave me that. Come on, 100 days.
Come on.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Hold on, 100 days?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Let's mark the calendar. We're going to post 100 days from now, and we're going to...
Come on. Let's see what God has to do.
Okay, we're going to see how he
Lord,
moves.
You gave it to me. I don't know, Lord. You gave it to us. So it's up to you now.
We're going to be faithful.
It's above us now. Literally.
Above us. Come on, holla. You know what? Gia Peppers, we preaching, we playing. Grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that. I love you, girl.
Love you.